Hello everyone. Hopefully going live actually works. Oh, holy crap. I've seen a lot of YouTubers and streamers just have problems going live, so hopefully this works for everybody. Hello! I see that it's popped up fine. Your top 10 songs to start us out. I have top 10 songs per, like, band I get obsessed over. I can give you my top 10 Sparks songs. I can give you my top 10, 45 Grave songs. I saw Captain April says, the coming Picard disaster. Yeah, that's one of them. Hello, Angry Mr. Flibble. Hello, Blean-chan. Ever read any good fan fiction related things? I don't think I've read a lot of fan fiction, to be honest. I gotta move my microphone a little. Alright, fiddle. It's gonna be in shot just a little bit, but I always feel like I have to go over here to talk to you guys. So I'm pray to Pananoko for free? No! Why would I? This is nothing to do. I haven't played that game in like 2 years. I don't know why people are so obsessed with it, but there was a fan fiction. God, what was the Drazi War on? What was that called? On Babylon 5, the Dilgard Wars. I heard that was a really good, like, I think it's a fan fiction sort of thing, if I recall the name of it correctly, because it's been like 5 years since I heard about it, and I bookmarked it in my browser, and that was on my laptop, and I have not used my laptop in like 2 years. Yeah, so Captain April says we should talk about the incoming Picard disaster. Oh, Lord. Yes, we can handle the Dilcar. Was that what it was? Oh man, I'm surprised I remember it. I'm surprised. Like, I need to rewatch Babylon 5. I need to rewatch Next Generation and TOS as well. It has been a long time since I've really sat down and watched them. I think I think I saw Next Gen in its entirety maybe like 2008 or 9. Maybe 2011. And that doesn't feel like that long ago, but when you look back, it's like been 7 years. Hello, Zoogie! Is he gonna be on Discovery? Oh, is Picard gonna be on Discovery? From what we're hearing, they're doing this Picard series that's going to take place like in the Discovery universe, or they're going to replace like the TOS and TNG timeline or something. Like, they're being really vague and kind of shady about it. So it is and there are rumors that they want the Picard stuff. I mean, he's not going to be the same Picard, and Who was it? Somebody pointed out that they said the same thing with they said the same thing when Mark Hamill was kind of trying to warn us away from stuff, and like, oh, it's not the Luke Skywalker, Well, I think they're trying to warn us away from, excuse me, this new Picard show. I just got something in my throat for no reason, but Brandon G, I would love someone could edit each season of B5 to like 10 or to 12 episodes. What? Why so few? I mean, there's a little bit of filler here and there. I don't think it's that bad. I watched the Crew versus Klingon fight yesterday. Scotty held it together until they insulted the ship. Watch Farscape. I've watched the first 3 episodes of Farscape. It's not that bad. It's it very much reminds me of like it very much reminds me of like Stargate. It really has a Stargate sort of feel, which, I love Stargate. You can't even see them. I love Stargate. I do have all of them. Yeah, I'm a Stargate fan, so it kind of has that feel to it. It feels like everybody's very competent, everybody's very, very intelligent and good at what they do, and they're a team. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Oh my god, I have Kenny. Do I? Oh yeah, that is one of my old posters, and that's the Rolling Stones cover. Or the Rolling Stone magazine cover. There's a whole bunch of, God, there's promotional shit. There's like stuff from back when we didn't have Comedy Central, and you were trying to use postcards to petition Comedy Central and shit. I almost knocked over my drink. Okay, I finally gave in. I subbed. Well, thank you so much for subbing, Mr. Miles. Captain April says Farscape gets crazier and crazier as it goes. You'll love it. I think so. Somebody says, what's Babylon 5? What's B5? Yeah, Babylon 5 is B5. You can skip a lot of B5 season 1 and all of season 5 minus the finale. And season 5, like the Day of the Dead episode was really fun with Penn and Teller, and I liked that one a lot because they brought back Adira as well. I think from God, it's been so long since I've seen it, but that was one of my favorite episodes, and I believe that was in season 5, because Tracy Scoggins' character had her girlfriend, roommate, whatever, come back, so. Farscape is crazier as the minimal amounts of heresy tonight. Yeah, I think today's okay. Farscape is epic. My daughter has a request of a video of you playing the red guitar. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't know what you would want me to play on it. I don't play, like, songs, but yeah, I could do that. I'll put it on Patreon since you're one of my Patreon people. I could do that for you. And I'll put it at the tier for pretty much everybody or something. I want to try and be better over on Patreon. What is Babylon 5? Oh, for if you don't know what it is at all, it's a TV show a lot like Deep Space Nine. It takes place on a space station, and it's kind of the future of Earth, and there's this giant kind of war thing that's going on, and it's kind of epic. And there's like it's kind of got like the ambassadorial political sort of dynamics of all these alien races, and it's actually really, really good. So I absolutely love Babylon 5. It is, I prefer it to a lot of Star Trek, and I can say that, like, by kind of including, okay, well, J.J. Abrams stuff has Star Trek, and Enterprise is Star Trek, so I absolutely prefer that. Harpicus McDurkington, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thoughts on pineapple on pizza? I don't have the hatred for it that a lot of people do. I do have, I don't know. I've had it as a kid. I don't know. I wouldn't pick it off like an anchovy maybe, but I don't know. I feel really bad not like being, oh, it's the devil or anything, because it doesn't bother me that much if it's on there. It's something like I think I have more of an aversion to onions on pizza than pineapple, to be honest. But it's all right. I'd never order it with it, but I never complain if it's on there either. Your stream is frozen. Oh no. Oh, don't start, Epicus. B5 was the forefront of CGI, live-action, hybrid, and serial story. Yes, absolutely. It was an overarching story, too. I don't like it myself, but it's not heresy. Yeah, and that's the thing. There's so many people who are like, pineapple on pizza is the devil. One YouTuber I watch, who's got about 1,000 subs, he had a video where he says, I'm worse than Hitler, and it's just him with a pineapple on a pizza. And it was kind of funny, so. I'm kind of keeping this sort of YouTube channel as a secret for now, but I think I want to try and do what I can if they're serious about being a channel. Maybe throwing them some love and throwing them some subs, but we'll see. Sweet cuts the salty. It's amazing. Well, see, that works. Yes, remember the can't. Hit the like button. So I did watch like the first 5 minutes of The Expanse. I need to go back to it. Play what you like if I have my way I request in this moment. Holy crap, Cardboard Kenny! Patreon power, will this dating site ever work? Thank you so much. You were already like my top Patreon supporter, Cardboard Kenny. And thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate it. You guys are so awesome. You didn't finish The Expanse. So the power went out in the first 5 minutes of it. So no, I never finished it, and then I never went back to it. But I did watch 3 episodes of Farscape, so I'm doing better, hopefully. Folks keep telling me to watch The Expanse. Yeah, you'd probably like it. You're a relatively intelligent sort of person, from what I've seen on your videos, Captain April. I think you would. Yeah, I think you would probably dig it. If you can get past the blue, because I know I have a problem with the blue, but. Brandon G says, I watched The Expanse based on Doomcock's videos. I know, you would think that, like, I would be the first one to jump on it, but I'm kind of scared that I might not like it, because I'm such a hipster. I am such, like, which really sucks. I don't know, that, like, usually if like, a million people tell me something's good, I'll question it. So, like, I don't know. I'm not smart at all. I still enjoy The Expanse. If you like good science fiction, probably. If you like good kind of, I guess there's like politically sort of stuff, and somebody put it, who put it? Who was I watching? I think there's a YouTuber I was watching that doesn't do a lot of videos, but he was saying something about The Expanse, and I just can't remember how he said it. So oh shit, Trogdor board game. I don't have the Trogdor board game. Is that a thing? Oh, thoughts on Star Wars being split into 2 films, Rose Tico Enthusiast says. So, I don't think that's going to be split into 2 films, but I think what they might do is they might drop like a side movie to kind of explain I think they're gonna do a time jump and a side movie, like a Star Wars story, like the Knights of Ren, a Star Wars story, or Where the Crap Was Rey in this 20 years, a Star Wars story, or they might do like a young Princess Leia, or even an older Princess Leia. I don't know, but I think that's what they're gonna do, because I think they have to make up for a lot of story that didn't make it into Last Jedi, because Last Jedi didn't really have story and stuff. But hello, Rose Goku, Black Fan. Oh, Bleentron says it's up on Kickstarter. The actual Homestar Runner guys are making it. It's over $1 million. Well, that's cool. 2 opening weekends, more money, and that's another thing. If they do 2 movies, then yeah, they can charge us more money, but they also have to pay more money to make them, unless they film them all at once. But you still have, you know, a certain amount of hours per page for your scripts, and it kind of comes down to, if it's going to be twice as long of a movie, they're still going to have to put twice as much money into it. Maybe not exactly twice as much, but my favorite sci-fi franchise. Ooh, it's a real strong tie between Babylon 5 and Stargate. It's a real strong tie, and Star Trek's like right in there. And it's really sad, like, that Discovery has really soured me to Star Trek, because it makes you, like Gary from Nerdrotic was saying the other day, it makes you question whether or not you like Star Trek. And that really resonated with me, because Discovery does make you question. It made me question it. It made me say, God, do I even like anything? Like, if this is this bad, how bad was the other? So I'm kind of afraid to go back. But, I mean, I did go back and watch season 1 of Deep Space Nine recently, post-Discovery, and yeah, that was really good. I need to get closer to the mic. I can't, like, yell. Feels like I'm yelling. Stargate fan, yes. Oh, yeah. I wanted to ask, is like, is that Earth? Hopefully that's Earth. I do have, like, all the Stargate. I don't have Stargate Universe. I could never really afford or justify the expense of Stargate Universe, but I did watch them live as they aired, so... Oh man, I wish they would wrap it up with a movie. Just bring back Eli, bring back Robert Carlyle, bring back, you know... Yeah, I wish we got Stargate Universe. Star Trek or Star Trek Next Generation? They're different. They're different shows. They're really different shows. They kind of equal each other. I can't choose. Oh man. No, I can't choose which one. I was saying maybe Next Gen, but then I remember TOS. No, I love them both. Yes, it's Earth. Have you seen Stargate Origins? I've seen 3 episodes of Stargate Origins. I do need to go back and watch it. Zooey says, I'm boycotting with my wallet. Hello, Midnight's Edge After Dark. Where is... I can do that so I can see you easier. There we go. So there's really not a whole lot of stuff to moderate over here, but... Holy crap, Hercus McDerpington! Thank you so much for another $5 super chat. I'll admit that 1 episode of Discovery ruined Trek for me, but I wasn't a huge Trek fan to begin with. Hail Doomcock. Yes, Hail Doomcock! I'm a huge Trek fan, and Discovery really soured me to it. Stargate Universe tried too hard to be BSG. Absolutely. Who remembers Earth 2? I've heard of Earth 2. I didn't actually watch it. Vorlons in the Shadows, very cool. So I had Zahadum on my license plate on my old car back when I lived in Colorado. So this is a long time ago. It was a 2001 Mitsubishi Spider Eclipse. It was black with black leather seats and a black convertible top. It was like the convertible. And yeah, I had Zahadum as a license plate. So I wonder if I can pull up a picture of this car for you guys. Let me see if I can pull up Eclipse. Let me see if I can pull it up. Do they have it in black in images? Oh. Did you ever make it to Starfest in Denver? I went to one year. I did go to one Starfest. Alright. Here's the car. I'll bring up my car. This is what my car looked like. Actually, I might have had the next year. It kind of reminded me of like the coolness. And that was the Zahadoom license plate. Man, I miss that car. I really miss that car. Used to drive that around Denver. But yeah, so Starfest in Denver, I was 14. I have a story. So I think I was 14 or so, and I was really into Star Trek, and I wanted to meet William Shatner, and he was gonna be there. So I went to Haley's Comics in Fort Collins. So shout out to Haley's Comics in Fort Collins, and I got a ticket to, it was StarCon, because they have Starfest in one time of the year and StarCon in the other. So I think it was StarCon. It might have been Starfest. And they got the days wrong of when Shatner was gonna be there. So I went, and I was super disappointed because Shatner wasn't there. And then I went, and I had my mom take me to Rock and Roll Forever back when that was still a thing. Or, it was like right before Hot Topic. So I bought this poster instead. The day of my first and last Star Trek convention. Well, the base poster. All these are postcards on the side. So I've had this since like 94. Something like that. So that I have had since StarCon. That is my StarCon story. Hello, Disney Canon Sucks. Hello. Oh, Disney Canon Sucks has had a YouTube channel. She just started a YouTube channel. Go check her out. She's talking about Star Wars, Star Trek, all kinds of stuff. And also check out Captain April and Midnight's Edge After Dark. All the cool YouTubers are here. Hey, she likes Evil Elvis. Now it's just all Starfest. Okay, so Captain April probably remembers back when it was StarCon and Starfest. I have pizza to cook. I'll be back. Pizza's awesome. I had pizza last night. No, I like a lot of the punk stuff. I like a lot of weird, obscure stuff. So that's one of my music geek stories, I guess. And hello, Stephanie B. Please don't feel like you have to moderate or anything. I know Odin is live, but thank you so much for coming over. And I hate going up against Odin too, but man, I had time to stream tonight. Bad Bunny says no, say no STDs and cancel your subscription to All Access. Yes. Random tell Rose who the Vorlons are. Okay, so the Vorlons and the Shadows. So my car had the Shadow Homeworld on its license plate, which is Zahadoom. Now the Shadows are kind of these black spidery sort of things, right? B5 Shadows. So they kind of look like this. So this is like a race of very ancient. They promote chaos. This is what one of the guys looks like. This is what a shadow looks like. And this is what the shadow ships look like. But yeah, so that's the Shadows. Now I gotta pull up the Vorlons. So the Vorlons, they go around in these sort of encounter suits. Now they're the Order. They're kind of the good guys versus the Shadows bad guys ish. You know, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but so they're kind of they have this encounter suit, but when they pop open, they look like this pretty much when they pop open. But that's who the Vorlons are, and I probably just spoiled the whole thing for you guys, but yeah. Oh no, and I'm pulling up the wrong things. There, that's my display. So you had that kind of dynamic and all that cool stuff. So the Vorlon was actually played by the janitor. I want that ship, dude. The Shadow ships. If I could have like a model of the Shadow ship, I would probably, put it like on top of my Migos or something, right in display. I would absolutely do that. StarCon was in the fall, Starfest was in the spring. Alright, yay. I see some familiar avatars here. Yeah, there's like a whole family of people that travel from one YouTube channel to the other, and I'm usually in all the chats. And I'm sorry for going up on against Odin, but sometimes you gotta kind of take advantage of when you can stream. Disney Canon Sucks says, I have zero knowledge on Babylon 5. If you like Deep Space Nine, you might like Babylon 5. Because I actually prefer it to Deep Space Nine myself, but... Just Reed says, I am Commander Ivanova. I am the Harbinger of Death. And I am the last thing you will ever see. Yeah. Oh my god. Ivanova. So Babylon 5 has the most badass female character ever. She's a very confident woman. She's very... she's almost rigid. She's very routine, kind of button-down military. She's very loyal. She's very moral. And she is just one of the most amazing characters ever. And I absolutely adore her. She's one of my role models. So that is why I'm such a huge Babylon 5 fan. Menendez says, I vote to make Random or Robin on Mead live. Yeah, that's absolutely something I would have fun with that. That'd be fun. Jess Reed says she's Russian, she gets things. Yeah, and that's a lot of her character background is she's a Jewish Russian sort of woman, and so she's very military, and she's kind of proper. And then they kind of give some subtext that she might be a lesbian. That's at least how I read it, which is kind of an interesting aspect that they never kind of broadcast for their little SJW checkbox. You know, they just wrote a character that has, you know, that you can read into however you want to. So, but man, I love that. I would probably marry somebody if he gave me like the Marcus line in Minbari. It has to be in Minbari too. That would be like that. I think that would get me. Oh man. Which Robin? Oh, like Robin from Howard Stern. Just read. That's the Robin they're talking about. Please tell me Ivanova is still alive. Absolutely. She's alive and well. I follow her on Twitter. She's hilarious. She posts, like, funny pictures and things. Yeah, yeah. Ivanova is alive and well. At least you're dumb enough to go up against Doomcock like Gary did a few nights back. Well, that's because I usually have a heads up on when Doomcock is going to go live. So... yeah, and I want to watch him too, so that's why I kind of, well, I know not to go up against Doomcock, because like I'm probably one of his biggest fans, if not the biggest fan. Shit, better content. What? Oh, far better content into my toilet than Disney-owned Lucasfilm under KK. The cray-cray's giving us outside of Rebels and Rogue One. Yeah, oh, yeah, don't get me started on Kathleen Kennedy. But yeah, I think my theory on the 2 Star Wars movies is that they'll probably give us, like, a Star Wars story. It might be like, oh, Rose Tico, a Star Wars story, or, oh god. Wouldn't Ethan be happy if you got, like, Rose Tico, a Star Wars story? Holy crap, John Tennant. Dude, you don't have to donate. Thank you so much. 150 Hong Kong. Thank you so much, dude. You're gonna like make me tear up, you guys. Saying you should check out Jinja EU Denson. I cannot read that in Legend of Galactic Heroes, both in the new or old series, space opera anime. Seems you would like it. And Last Night with Harriet was funny as hell, dude. Yeah, Harriet, Harvey Cthulhu, Harriet, yes, I am very honored to get some jokes in alongside the great Harvey Cthulhu as Harriet. But yeah, yes, we're so gonna outgrow Solo. My channel, when I have no content, making like 50 cents a day in ad revenue when I don't upload for a month makes way more than like Solo did. I think Solo lost what, $80 million or something. Yes, we can't thank Harriet and Harvey enough. Yeah. Well, I love Harvey Cthulhu so much. I have a replica of him. So actually, I have a couple. I have like the full size, and then I have the small size. But I need to get above 1,000 subs so I can get in on this super chat goodness. Captain April, do you use OBS to stream? Because you can just set up a PayPal donation link, and I think you can go live under 1,000 subs. I think. But yeah, if everybody does want to subscribe to Captain April, he always showed up in my recommendeds back when I was looking for Discovery reviews, alongside SC reviews, alongside, of course, the Trek logs. Those were my first click. Between that and Trek Yard's actual Discovery reviews, I was really liking those too. And of course, then finding Doomcock, I'm like, okay, well that's the first click, obviously, but it's a real like tough toss-up too sometimes about who I want to see the review of. Kiss with Lemonade stands out, gross Solo. Solo lost roughly $2 million in Hong Kong. Oh wow, that's sad. And it wasn't that terrible of a movie. It was just boring. It was just, I don't know. There were parts of it that really, really bothered me. It's not the size of the Cthulhu that matters. I know. Yeah, Doomcock kind of came out of nowhere. He did. He just, and then, like, the first second watching Doomcock, you know, okay, this is something. My first impression was, okay, this is like Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. This is like Space Ghost and Zorak, and not a whole lot of kind of a lot of stock footage, like reused footage or whatever. And at least that was my impression. So I'm not going to give away the magic of the show, but that was my impression. That it reminded me of how they animated Space Ghost and the and all that stuff. So yeah, and I was kind of blown away. So that was I was an immediate subscriber. You're so cute when you get a gift. Thank you, Stephanie B. Stephanie B is one of the awesomest, like, most awesome people on Twitter. So she follow her on Twitter. She's kind of the glue behind all of the High Council sort of channels. All of the Geeks and Gamers family, the Midnight's Edge people even, because of me, she's aware of all of these channels. So, and I'm aware of those. And I remember Jeremy on Geeks and Gamers kind of shouting her out quite a bit. So. Friends in marketing were shitting on it. Wow. With the marketing and shared revenue costs. Oh man. So it was negative that much in Hong Kong. How do you lose just in one region? I think they lost everywhere. You ever say what amp you're using? My practice amp is a Vox. It's a little baby Vox. I can bring it up here. Doomcock took me a month to warm up to. After a month I was hooked like crack. Well, he's an acquired taste. Like, if you know a lot, if your brain kind of works like Doomcock's brain works, where you're kind of from subject to subject, and you can kind of get weird obscure references, then he's kind of an immediate sort of hit, at least for me. So I don't know. I don't know about the rest of you if that was like that for you guys, but... See. John Tennant says they paid for a ton of stupid shit. Some theaters had people from Hong Kong Disneyland dressed up as Solo and Chewie to stand outside, and became another Search for Fuel story. Literally no one lined up for pictures, and it was sad. Oh no. Well, I don't think it was that big in China anyway. I don't think so. Friends in marketing were shitting on it. Solo was a string 3 to a light 4. It was tolerable but didn't stand out. Yeah, the dice really bothered me too. Yeah, Stephanie will be doing some YouTube videos soon. Absolutely. Solo in the bargain bin yet? It's not out on DVD yet. Blasphemy. Well, I have a Marshall as well. I have a giant Marshall that I can't even lift. I think I have a picture on Twitter with my cat. Let me see if I can find it. I probably have a picture of the Vox as well on Twitter. I think October's Soul will be out on DVD. Yeah, I think so too. I think it is October. Photos and videos. Is it in photos or videos, or is it in media? It might be in media. Media? Boom. Go to media. Oh, it's gonna be way back if it is. Answer, who buys the solo DVD? Alden Renbacher's mom. That's who. Oh. Did you even hear when they released Ghostbusters on DVD? They were that ashamed. No, that was a big one. I remember hearing that. China doesn't have a history with Star Wars. That is true. God, I don't have a picture. All right, so my little Vox. Let me see if I can pick up my little Vox here. Curtis Farrington says, listening to Doomcock reminds me of late night conversations I've had with friends from school. From deep to goofy and back to deep in a blink of an eye. Yeah. Well, Doomcock's very much like that. They'll make one great Star Wars movie and everyone will be back on board. Exactly. Dragging across the floor, it's a beast. Tell Doomcock to make a Mikey Spock shirt. I think there's, like, legal issues with that. With the name Spock and with Sonequa's image. And alright, so this is my baby. God, it's plugged in, so I can't move it. It's a baby. That's my baby Vox. Alright, I'm gonna try and get the Marshall. I'll try and get it. It's huge, though. Oh, God. Marshall. So I do have amps. I could probably put it next to me and have a decent shelf. But that's the Marshall. It's big. Oh my god. It's big and heavy. It's also in the other room. So that is that's the other Marshall. So yeah, just so you guys don't think I'm Vox only. I like my Vox. It's cute. And it was cheap. It was only like $50, so now I'm gonna have a heart attack. So The Force Awakens did pretty good. Okay. I think I read all these. Damn, I went dark. You guys went dark? Oh no. Did it go dark when I brought in the amp? Nice. No, boom, we're back. Reboots rule. So you had to work out for tonight. It's really heavy. It's a big amp. It is a solid state. It's still good though. It's still pretty reasonable. And it has like the boost whatever. Yeah. No, it was fine. Awesome. But yeah. I'm just reading your chat now. I'm trying to, did I miss anything? Yay, hail the Marshall. Okay. So you guys approve of the Marshall. Zugi does. Yeah, that Marshall I've had forever. It actually has like an input for CDs. That's how old it is. I think I got it when I got the BC Rich back there. It's like the two behind me are like 20 years old. These two are newer. I did finally buy some lighter strings. The strings I have on the Martin are like, they sit way too high in the bridge, and it's like the lowest end Martin that is available, but it's still a Martin, so it's still decent. It's not like the lowest end either. It's like a mid-range Martin, but I've had to drop video quality though to stop your stream cutting. Oh, I'm so sorry. Does it go to 11? They don't go to 11, but you know, they could. I could probably just hook it up to a microphone. But it's so funny. Half the time I just kind of plug into the computer directly or through so these were my Christmas present. Sometimes I'll just go through the Monotrons and then into the computer directly. Yes, but these go to 11. I know. Well, it is one louder, right? My box has Brit 800 in a super lead setting for Marshall sounds. Oh, that's good. Well, my little Vox is just a cutie. It's like it's a practice amp. And it sounds decent enough. I mean, if you get a good enough guitar going through it, you can get like some mid-70s Brian May sort of sounds, so. I also have a rectifier from Mesa. Oh, Mesa. Well, now, what are your thoughts on Orange, though? Because I always see people play like Orange amps, but don't touch it, don't look at it, it can never be played. I'm loving the Spinal Tap quotes, man. I need to watch it. I do have this Spinal Tap somewhere back there. When you play your guitar, what is your music preference? Just kind of whatever I get into. Oh, I don't know if Stephanie B's still there, but I told her I'd wear my Hendrix shirt on a stream sometime. This is my newest Hendrix shirt. It is too big. Everything I wear is too big. But yeah. So I do have the Hendrix shirt. But I was really influenced by Typo Negative, Danzig, Ramones quite a bit, Ween. I actually met Ween a few times. They're one of my favorites. I've got a whole poster filled with autographed Ween stuff too. So, or a whole poster collage from when I was a teenager. I used to put like anything and everything in poster frames. So, Love Sistenas. Oh yeah, that's a fun one. That's a fun, like just anything off of that album, right? Hendrix was woke as hell. Excuse me while I kiss this guy. Well, I told Stephanie I had to wear the Hendrix shirt. This is one of them. I've had like I put out a picture on Twitter because she was impressed that I could spell Jimmy right. I'm like, dude, I had Jimi Hendrix posters when I was like 12. Back when I had my Flying V, which I totally. God, they have this Gibson Flying V that's just beautiful. It looks like It looks like Star Trek. It's gorgeous. Hello, the Sly Gamer. Probably the Star Trek TOS sets. What about probably the Star Trek? Oh, well, there's colored DVD boxes. Oh, the red, blue, yeah, red, blue, yellow. Those are Star Trek TOS. Absolutely. That is the first printing. So I do have the limited edition cover for Danzig 6 for the Satan's Child album, and I have. I wonder if I still have it. I might not still have it. I might. The Danzig 3 big box set. I don't know if I still have it. If I do, I'm gonna knock everything over looking for it. No, I don't see it. No, I don't see it in there. It might be buried somewhere. It was like the long, and it had like the 3D Danzig 3 thing. You know, Irish whiskey. I don't. Like the band? Is that a band? I don't really drink whiskey that much, but that much. Be right back if not. Have a good one. Thank you for being here, Bad Bunny. Yeah, those. Okay, yep, those are those. I'm completely destroyed. No, it's a drink. Are you? This. I wasn't drinking tonight. I might have had my third or my one pouch. I bought 3 pouches. I had 2 on the live stream, and I might have had one last night. So. Disney let a feminist wacko hire a female writing team with no writing credits or talent or knowledge of any kind, which I would think one of 3 would be a prerequisite for a job. Oh, okay. You're third. I prefer rum. Rum is good. You know, I actually used to get 151 quite a bit when I was living in Denver, so Disney owes us an apology. It does. You like the little slip of tongue. No, I had bought 3 of these like little margarita pouches. So I had 2 of them on like the Rip Star Trek stream, and then I did have one maybe last night to be funny around Harriet. But maybe not. Captain Morgan rum. I used to get really good I think they were Mai Tais. Then they put like the good Captain Morgan in there. See, TOS, where's Voyager and Enterprise? I don't have Enterprise. Voyager is behind my BC Rich. So Voyager is there. I do have all of Voyager. I don't have any of Enterprise. Mostly because I'm broke and I didn't want to pay money for Enterprise because I didn't like most of it. But I kind of, the OCD collector part of me does need Enterprise. So I need Enterprise and Stargate Universe, and then I'll have like all of the, and Farscape. I do want to get Farscape at some point. It's so expensive. I just can't afford it, but it is so expensive. And I mean, I have watched the first 3 episodes, so I am enjoying it quite a bit. Is it time to get wrecked? What about Malibu? Oh, Malibu rum. Might be worth looking into secondhand stuff. Oh yeah, used. Okay, used. I do sometimes buy used. That's how I got my Star Trek back when I got them. Is most of them were used. I'm so proud to not be the only ON to have TAS right after my TOS on DA. Well, it's the animated series. You gotta have. I use my favorite guy, Eric's. I use him in my in Star Trek Timelines. I actually play that, so I use him on one of my ships because he's really cute. He kind of looks like E.T. Hello, the student teacher. Welcome. Hello. Someone wants drinks. Well, I have tea that I'm trying to open, even though it's like super humid, so we got a little condensation. The animated series rocks. It's cute. I like it. There's nothing wrong with it. What's your fleet and timelines? I have a level right now. I am using the Decora Creighton. It's level 9. And who do I have on it? I don't know who I have on it. I think, who else do I have? Oh, my other ship, I'm using a Romulan Derek's. This is my other ship. What's my other ship that I use for my mid one? And then my low end, I think who do I have? Oh, I think I still have my Stargazer. I'm a little 4-banger, so I still have that one. There's your Star Trek poster at the far end. Which Star Trek poster at the far end? Star Trek poster. I don't think I have a Star Trek poster. Oh, up here? That is the Migos. That's the mirror universe Migos and the Genie set. Remember you gotta wait for that streamer while you're playing Terraria. Yes! I get a lot of those. I did notice you, student teacher. I need to get TOS on Blu-ray. I need to get that I really want that big set of TOS that has all the TOS movies and the animated series, and it looks like they're in the transporter room. I really want that. Sorry, I ended up ranting. No worries. This isn't my account for a YouTube channel. I'm too lazy to make. No worries. We all have. I have like blank accounts. I think probably, but that's like my Twitter. Hello, just came aboard. Hello, Lord Pathopax. I'm saying your name right. Hopefully. Oh, Star Trek Continues works well as the fifth. Oh god, Star Trek Continues is canon. It is. You know, my favorite, and I hate that it's so good that it makes me like one of its characters more, but my favorite TOS character is Dr. McKenna. I absolutely love her. She's such a badass. She's so wise. She's so compassionate. She's so Star Trek. And, you know, it doesn't hurt that the actress who plays her is smoking hot. She's just like the perfect Star Trek woman, in my opinion. So she's probably my favorite TOS era character, even though she's from, you know, Continues. But no, I consider Continues canon, absolutely. TOS is the only series I've never seen. Oh, the original? Star Trek the original? Oh, wow. That's the one you gotta watch. How much do you need in Super Chat to get a video on Patreon showing us yourselves? You know, I could actually put those up if you don't mind, kind of shaky. I do have a couple recorded. They're kind of big, but I do think I actually have those recorded. I could easily put that up on Patreon. No worries. No worries at all. I can put that up, God, I can probably load that up tonight. I have shot one. I was going to edit it down for YouTube, but, you know, I can put it on as 2 parts. No worries. Just remind me, like, send me an email on Patreon. Send me a message on that. I can absolutely do that. Pretty please. Dude, you don't, you know, if you want a super chat for it, absolutely. But no, I can easily do that. I have them filmed. So. I didn't see what message it was. Women are objects. Are they? Thinking of getting a stomp lab with an expression wah pedal. God, the one pedal that I really love. Well, there's 2 pedals I really love. I really love the Rainbow Machine because it is so Resonance. It is so, just kind of obscure, odd. It is dog bowl sounds. It is weird. It's just yeah, it is Special X, the guitar pedal. Special X was a channel on XM radio that kind of played just a bunch of weird, obscure music. So that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like everything that they played on Special X. So I really want the Rainbow Machine. And then the other one I really want is the Miku. It's basically, it makes your guitars sound like Hatsune Miku. Those are both really expensive pedals that I can't afford though. So, but they're kind of my wish list pedals. All right, I gotta pay attention to the chat here. Holy shit, awesome room. Hello, learning through the insanity. Hello, writer guy. Just passing through. No time tonight. I want to say hello. Hello, writer guy. I have seen you on. I've seen you on Twitter as well, writer guy. All right, I'm gonna go back and check what you guys are saying. Oh, Sly Gamer has rum. SJW trolls. Do I need to ban somebody? Do I need to ban anybody? If there are mods in there and they're catching it, I didn't see it. Hello, hey, how are you? We're fine. We're doing good. Who does exist? Not me. Totally love your room. Well, thank you so much. I have a bunch of crap. I did actually break down and get the Genie Migo because I had to, and then I've got the Dracula and Jimi Hendrix on my in front of me here. I don't want some Barbarossa. See, I always confuse Barbarossa and Galaxina. Aren't they kind of similar movies, only one's in space? I don't know. I still need to see. I have Galaxina on DVD. I have not watched it, and I need to. I cannot do Twitter. If I did, I would be a fucking troll and rejoice when I got blocked. Oh, I kind of rejoice when people block me. Yeah, my tool is, though, I mute people if I just don't want to hear from them, because sometimes I just don't want to argue. And hello, Caitlin. I'm sorry if I'm not seeing you. Are they gone? Are they done? Is they done? See, hard to find now. They're real big back in the 90s. Got bought out by people and went back to the pedals. You can usually find them in the pawn shops online. Oh, okay. For guitar pedals. Well, the couple of guitar pedals that I really like are, they're kind of expensive, though. There's also, a kind of, I think it's called Ravish. So it's a sitar pedal. Since I did try, I had a sitar for about a minute, and it was just made so poorly. It did not hold tune. It did not play very well, and it had kind of giant pokey things right where you need to prop it up to play it. So I ended up sending back the sitar, and I did just kind of find a guitar pedal instead. So that's another wishlist guitar pedal, but you know, whatever. I love a good shitpost, but I have limits. Yeah, me too. What's the best episode of Star Trek Continues? Oh, best episode. They're all good. They're all good. The one where they continue the mirror universe is definitely recommended. If you start anywhere, you can probably start there. They continue the Apollo stuff. Yeah, I mean, the mirror universe one is so good. Oh man, try that one. I take it you're a gamer and a musician. Sometimes. Actually, my channel did switch from gaming over to talking about stuff like Star Wars and talking about Star Trek and kind of all in the sort of vein of all like the YouTube channels that I watch instead of Let's Play stuff, because I just don't play stuff. I haven't really had a desire to do a lot of Let's Plays. I do intend at some point, and I was thinking about doing that tonight, was going over to Twitch and streaming the Fractured Butthole DLC, but man, I don't know. Fairest of them all was good. Oh, they're all good. Do you want some silver tequila? It's my personal recommendation. I drank gallons of silver, Jose Cuervo silver, but that's not even bad for low-end tequila. I mean, it's not that bad. I like it quite a bit. Someone's saying I'm awesome as hell. What? I'd love to have the Eventide H9000 when I'm a poor wowie. Yeah. I know a little bit about music. Just a little. I'm not like really good at it, but we shouldn't be talking about this. The reminders here. Probably there shouldn't be. My channel's not for kids. Holy, did we have like 47 people for a split second? No. It looked like it for a second. I don't know. Well, 31. Holy crap, we have 31 people watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. This is really lame, but maybe an Undertale Let's Player. No, I will never play Undertale on my channel. That is so memey. Absolutely not. I will never play Undertale. I think the fandom alone. Same thing with like Five Nights at Freddy's or Fortnite or no. I will never play those on my channel. Actually, I'm probably not going to put any Let's Plays on the channel. If I do put anything up, I might put like I might put it on Patreon as like exclusive. I might record it on Twitch and then put it on Patreon or something. I didn't mean it like that. Oh, I know. It was just I have had people like request Undertale. It's been an actual genuine thing. People saying, "Will you play this?" It's just a good game in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it actually did look kind of fun, but oh man, the crowd sometimes. Hello, Richard Bastille. Bastille. I'm saying your name wrong. I'll play Pokemon while I watch your stream just for you. Don't play Pokemon. Oh no, don't play Pokemon. Going through insanity says I am 42. I am not 42, but I'm not that far off. It's just the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. Is that a clue? Should I recognize you? Do I know you? Just listen to the soundtrack. Oh, the soundtrack for Undertale? Maybe. I think I need to. I might. The soundtrack is the best part. Yeah, maybe. God, there's been some really good soundtracks. I think the McPixel soundtrack was pretty good. I liked that one. The soundtrack for, God, what is it? What's it called? There's a thing. or Oregon Trail Director's Cut. It was the zombie Oregon Trail sort of parody. That had a really good soundtrack too. I liked that a lot. So, congrats on 6.1K. Oh, thank you so much. Do we have 6.1K? I didn't even notice. Holy crap, you guys! Like we just hit 6,000. What, 2 days ago? It seems like 6,139. Oh my god, you guys! Thank you so much. I'm 39. There's no way you're older than me. No, I'm the same age as you, Just Read. I'm exactly the same. Congrats. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I am on Love Subbed. Thank you so much. No tequila. How about the Laban? Smell like olives. Ooh, olives. No. Sly Gamer says, I'm only 18, man. In Ireland, you're allowed to have this stuff. Yeah, and in Canada. When I went to Canada, I was like 18 or 19 or something. And, yeah, we were drinking up there because it was legal. Curtis Farrington says, I used to hear Snap, Crackle, and Pop in the morning from my cereal. Now I hear it in my joints. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I look younger than I am, but no, I'm old. I'm kind of old. This is why I'm like, no, I don't want to play Undertale. No, I think it's probably fine, but... I mean, I still play Terraria every now and then, and I need to do that some more. I really need to play, like, Fractured Butthole again, so. John Iros, thank you so much. $2. I'm fashionably late to the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You guys are so sweet. See you, Midnight. Thank you guys. Thanks for being here, Midnight's Edge. And go subscribe to Midnight's Edge After Dark. They're an awesome channel, and I am over there all the time. If you like me, I'm pretty much a regular over there too, which is crazy because like for years I'm there watching them on like I found them because of the whole Ghostbusters crap. Because I started hearing the Ghostbusters stuff hit my radar as a gamer because I was hearing about like what like Patton Oswalt said about James Rolfe. You know, like taking a shot at him because James Rolfe didn't want to play or didn't want to review Ghostbusters from Cinemassacre. People, and that's where all the whole man baby shit started, and so I found Midnight's Edge through that because they had quite a lot of behind the scenes Ghostbusters stuff. So went to Oktoberfest when I was 16. I got crazy drunk. Hello, Carissa. Thank you for being here. Head places, go to my bad channel, everyone. You'll hear a true disaster. Ziggy says, I feel really old some days. Like it's been raining lately, and my back says, hey, Randy, go F yourself. Mm-hmm. Yep. Donate, but I'm kind of able to technically minor. That's oh, you guys don't have to donate. I mean, it is really, really appreciated since like ad revenue is non-existent on the channel. I mean, you get monetized, but you know, for the since the changeover on my channel format, I have gained a lot of subscribers and I have gained a lot of views and engagement. People are commenting. Yeah, I mean, and it's great to have like new stuff go out and get views. Which is so encouraging because I was doing YouTube for like a good year where nothing, like I would get maybe 50 views on a live stream where I'm streaming for 4 hours. So, oh, thank you for being a brand new subscriber. I really appreciate it, Carissa Young. And yeah, so for like ad revenue, it is kind of going up slowly, and it is kind of like the views are going up, the engagement's going up, my job satisfaction is going up for sure. So yeah, it's crazy, but yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. I completely lost my... See, Jessry says, you have 6.1, Doomcock has 8.2. You two are becoming... Congrats. And you two are booming. Oh, booming. Congrats. And thank you, Midnight's Edge After Dark, for telling me about them both. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Jess Reed and Midnight's Edge for, like, promoting the channel. Because, like, I was watching all these YouTubers that I wasn't doing the content of, you know, like Doomcock or Midnight's Edge or you know, even World Class Bullshitters I was watching quite a bit, and Trek Yards and all these channels. And, you know, I'm doing gaming, and I don't know what people want in gaming, so... It was just, like, out of habit, because I'm so stubborn. I really want to do YouTube, but... I was just doing the wrong formula for like my interest and my knowledge, and that's why the changeover has been so it has improved my happiness that I can make my audience happy, because that was breaking my heart getting people just pissed off at me every 5 seconds. So 6,000 going on 60,000. I wish. Hopefully. In baby steps. Oh. Coldwasser. 4 years and just 100 subs. I quit 6 months. Woo. No, I had no subs for the first 2 years on YouTube. It was like around 250 for the first 2 years. Yeah, new subscriber. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. You guys and girls are awesome. Right, gamer. What's it made with? What's what made with? People mad can be fun. Oh, it can be fun, but it's like kind of no fun when people like expect you to be a Nintendo YouTuber because you played one Nintendo game, you know, and they expect you to be a specialty Nintendo gamer like another Nintendo gamer with like 500,000 subs, and it's like, well, I don't do that. I don't have the I don't have the money to keep buying Nintendo games that I would never play anyway. B, I don't have the interest. B, if I'm like not even having fun to like maybe one person watching, it's certainly not worth me paying money for a game. Was Goldwasser made with, I don't know, water? Is it piss water? Is it piss water? Zugi says, I thought about doing YouTube vids, but voice for radio, face for radio. Not sure I'd want to do that. Living here in this apartment. You know, there's pretty much every YouTuber I watch just does voiceovers. So I don't know. Just wanted to tell you good night, sweetie. Good night, Stephanie B. And like Stephanie B is one of the most amazing people that I've met through the whole YouTube and Twitter and all that. And I think a lot of my YouTube channel has blown up because of Twitter, because people know me from over there because I follow all the channels I watch. So, you know, and it really helped with the changeover in my channel format to kind of do the networking and all that stuff, especially through Twitter, especially with awesome people like Stephanie B, who are just so nice and amazing and wonderful. You do what the Game Grumps do, and it just gets people to send them the games to you. Yes, but you have to meet certain requirements, and you have to have a certain viewership, and you have to have like a certain subscriber base. Yeah, for like 4,000 subscribers, no, there's nobody giving you a free game for that. Like, no, they're especially like Nintendo. I mean, like I'm sure indie devs will. You know, there's an awesome indie dev who actually did hook me up with a review copy. Let me give you a link to his game. He is a friend of Doomcock and the family, and I will be, once this is more finished here, I will absolutely be doing a review of this. And Doomcock is going to probably appear in this game as something, do something for the game, because he said he will. So, yeah. No, the Game Grumps do is get their subscribers to send them games. My subscriber base, when I was doing gaming, were 10-year-old kids. So, I don't know about you, but, like, the 8 to 12-year-old demographic does not, who show up for one Nintendo game, do not have, the legal ability, or right, or the legal, option of sending you games. So, can you draw Brian Griffin? I don't know how to draw. Oh, I mean, maybe. Oh, and in Passepartout, I think I did draw Brian Griffin once. In Passepartout, I think I did, actually. Are you into creepy games? Sometimes. Recommended IB. What's IB? What is IB? But yeah, check out that game I linked in the description. It's kind of like it's just like an old school, cool, fun adventure game. There's a guy punching a shark. Go buy a game with a guy punching a shark. Oh, snap. Oh no, what do you mean, oh snap? Herpicus McDurpington found random through Doomcock and him through the High Council. Awesome. Twitch is better if you ask me. Yeah, for gaming, absolutely. Zugi says I bought a gaming PC so I can play games, especially Assassin's Creed, but this crap with Ubisoft has pissed me off. I'm bored with WoW, so it sits here. I mean, there's good games. There's absolutely good games on PC. Pretty much every game I play is on PC. The hair looks like candy to kids, maybe. Well, no, I was playing Yokai Watch, which apparently is a kids game, even though it's kind of a mix between Garbage Pail Kids, Scooby-Doo, and Pokemon. So, you know, I really liked it because it's got cute cats and ghosts and fart jokes and stuff. Like, I do have a really rare figure from Yokai Watch that would probably get kids to cream if they saw it. I have like I have the really super rare Cheek Squeak figure. I don't see it. Oh, it's on the shelf. Shall become an intellectual. Wait, why Garbage Pail Kids? Because they're awesome. Did you censor yourself for swearing around those young subscribers? I had to, and it was horrible. I would stutter like an idiot. I had one kid tell me that I swore because I said crap. Like, what the fuck? I'm censoring myself by saying crap. Cats or dogs? I like cats. I have cats. I do like dogs too, but I like cats just a little smidgen more. My Garbage Pail Kids. I grew up with Garbage Pail Kids. I collect them. I still have mine. That's really weird. I know it's really weird. Cats, totally. I own 4 cats. Cats are amazing. Cats are fun. Games we had growing up. Well, the games I had growing up was like Atari. I had my cousins hand me down Atari, so I played Breakout and River Raid and Space Invaders. And the Journey escape game was great. Gross out humor is fun. Sometimes it is. Yokai Watch has gross out humor. It does. It has a giant farting character. Holy crap! Herbicus McDurpington, $5 super chat. Did you try Alien Isolation? Fun, but scared the hell out of me. I didn't try it. It looked kind of dull, in my opinion. But yeah, I might play it at some point. I don't have it, but if I find it like in a bundle for really cheap, I might buy it. I don't know. But I've seen a couple of people play it. It looked kind of interesting, but it looks a lot of like hide and wait. I'll play Space Invaders. I've played Space Invaders. Anyone remember Pong? I had a Pong in the box. It was a Sears Pong. But I didn't know it had a battery in it, and the battery leaked, and it kind of got destroyed. I played Pong when I was 4. Yeah, I had it. The last time I played Pong was probably like 2000, maybe 98, 99, something like that. And I found the it was the Sears Pong. I found it at a Goodwill for $3. Didn't have my insomnia, but I had a lot of fun with it. Oh, it looked cool. It looked cool. I mean, like the Amnesia games, I think I have both of those because I got them both for free on Steam giveaway days. And I might want to play them, but I kind of think they're too much like hide and dodge. Because I kind of like to fight back in video games sometimes. Angry Mr. Flibble says, I had a Pong console before I got an Atari 2600 back in the early 80s. That, yeah. Jess Reed says, good night, everyone, and may the force be with you. Yes, and live long and prosper, Jess Reed. And may the force be with you. The STD dies this year. I think it will. Anyone here play IB? What is IB? What is IB? Pong was so amazingly awesome at the time. Yeah, Pong was fun. I mean, not gonna lie, Pong and Breakout and all those type of games are absolutely fun. By Seth MacFarlane. What is by Seth MacFarlane? Did I miss half of your gross out humor is for intellectuals like Seth MacFarlane? Hey, Seth MacFarlane is pretty intelligent though. I think he is an intellectual, so I'm okay. I'm okay with having gross out humor every now and then, depending on what it is. And it kind of has to be done well. There are a couple of bad episodes of Family Guy that are a little too gross for me. Frogger was good. God, Frogger. I haven't played Frogger in forever. Did Frogger have the trackball sort of thing? I think I remember that back at Skate Castle when I was a kid. I think he's pissed at his college. I would be too. Oh no, what did his college do? See, Learning Through Insanity says, arcades where I spent hundreds of hours and thousands of quarters. Yeah, I remember when it was a quarter. My favorite thing at arcades are always, the pinball tables. I'm such a pinball addict. Like, if I could get away with playing pinball all day on live streams, I would just play Pinball Arcade nonstop and Pinball Effects. And like, I still need to. One of these days, I'm gonna buy the Force Awakens, or not the Force Awakens, the Last Jedi pinball table for Pinball Effects because it has porgs and I like porgs and I'm so sorry for liking porgs, but they're cute. And you know, Last Jedi sucked, but porgs are cute. You had to cross the river on moving logs. And dodge the cars. Captain April says, if Sherry Redstone gets the reins from Les Moonves, don't be surprised if Discovery doesn't even make it to this coming season. Well, and I think with a lot of the merger stuff, maybe the streaming service will just kind of get shut down, possibly. It's a huge can of worms. You should look it up on YouTube. Oh no. I don't know if I want to dedicate my time to it. That seems like something that would really piss me off. Rose Tico Enthusiast says, I remember playing Super Mario Brothers on arcade for 20 cents in '88. Wow. Porgs, the other white meat. Herpicus McDerpington says, I can play through Dark Souls, but get slaughtered on Frogger. It just depends on what game I'm playing, really. Like, I'm surprisingly good at, like, sort of, turn-based RPG sort of strategy, like, the Mario and Rabbids. I was surprisingly good at that, and I didn't think I would be, but I really enjoyed it. The lag is killing me. I'm so sorry. The lag is killing you. You can probably lower the quality. It just lagged for me too. I don't know why it did that. It looks like it just dropped. You can probably lower the quality. Bad Religion had a song about Frogger. Dude, I saw Bad Religion in 94. Yeah, it was in 94 in LA at the Universal Amphitheater for the Almost Acoustic Christmas. They were like the third band on the bill. The two headliners that night were Hole and Stone Temple Pilots, and Bad Religion was on that night. Liz Phair, Luscious Jackson, Jesus and Mary Chain, Mazzy Star live. I'm forgetting some. I know I'm forgetting some. That was an awesome concert though. It's a big storm here. Wi-Fi is going wonky. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hole was good. I really liked the first Hole album, Pretty on the Inside. I thought that one was amazing. It was produced by Kim Gordon from Sonic Youth, and it was very angsty. It was very, very something I really loved when I was like 14. So I really liked that one quite a bit. And then the next album, what was the next album? Pretty on the Inside was actually really good too, in my opinion. But so I saw them once on the Warped Tour. Nice. I never got to see the Warped Tours. Jesus and Mary Chain rule. You know, I've only really heard a couple of songs of theirs, but I really like what I've heard. Because they were kind of a little lighter than some of the music I was really into. And that whole British, that kind of lighter Britishy sort of scene, I didn't really hear that much of because, well, I was in America. Live for This. I had 3 today. Live Through This is the second whole album. That was actually really pretty good. I still like Pretty on the Inside better. There's some good like B-side sort of, like they did a track called Old Age, which was really good. I think Kurt probably wrote it, and there's a lot of really good whole stuff here and there. Let's see, funniest newspaper headline ever: Whole Unplugged. That was actually a really good concert though. It was some pretty decent. See, I never lag, so it's your fault. On the phone in the tower, 150 feet away from me. I'm so sorry. I am dropping no frames. So, hello, Seraph. It's Britishy. The Jesus and Mary Chain are very Britishy. You had 3 today, 3 storms. Yep, Seraph is here. You had big lag. Yeah, I think sometimes YouTube lags. I'm so sorry. If it gets really bad, I'll probably end the stream. If it does. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't think it will. Oh, Lord. I'm going to make sure. I don't think I have anything going in the background. I just have a web browser. All right, let me close that. All right. Hopefully the lag is better. Was it better? Did it get better? Invite me, holy shit. No, it's not that bad. Awesome. No lag here. Good. I think it just depends on what server YouTube connects you guys to for the lag. Because I am going to like their main ingest and then they have a few output servers. So I think that it'll bounce from their ingest to like this server here for one person where it lags, and then it'll bounce over here for another person that doesn't because it's closer or something, or it's better signal, or I don't know. Didn't have any lag here. Awesome. We got 1 lag spike and lagged an entire second. Good. I like hearing that. I was so scared. I keep seeing people, Odin's Movie Blog, another one of our awesome YouTubers in kind of the community. He had such really bad lag last night. So, he's asking me, like, do I use OBS? What settings do I use? And all that sort of stuff. And I have no problem with OBS usually. And I'm streaming even at 1080 and 60 frames per second. So, I don't know. I don't remember what my encoding is, but oh yeah, I've got it under 5,000. I don't even have it encoded that high. And I'm getting, you know, full, no dropped frames, full CPU usage of 10%. I guess I have a good computer. I'm only using 10. Oh, and the streams were shocking. They were really laggy, and I was so sad for him. The node I use is in Chicago, and yeah, you can set up your own, and that's probably why I'm not that far from Chicago. Yay, no lag there, no lag there. It used to be fine. I've had but the last couple of streams, we've been stopping a lot, so I've had to drop the video quality. Odin's streams were shocking. Eric Hawk says, greetings, no lag here on the phone. Awesome, good. Starcrafty, or Scarfy the Strange says, randomly found this stream. Well, hello, Scarfy the Strange. Welcome. Sly Gamer says, I don't have a desktop. Broke as fuck, but not broke enough to buy a shit ton of alcohol. That's kind of me. I'm like broke. It's like so broke to buy like, you know, big things, but I can buy like a thing here, a little thing here and there. I had a coupon on eBay, so I got my guitar strings. The strings on my Martin just sit a little too high on the bridge. It really sucks because it's really hard to play up, and sometimes I play up on the neck. So, and yes, I was saying greetings before I found Doomcock. I always did too from Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. But I would say greetings. Should be going to bed. The dog has taken over their bed, so I've got a bit of a wrestling match. Oh, Captain April. I'm sorry. So, learning through insanity says quality is good. You only lag 2 times. Awesome. Yeah, I think it's good. Make a sandwich in the chat, y'all. So we got bacon and tomato and chicken. No, that's not bacon. That's an egg. That's cooking an egg. That's not bacon. I had to say something. It only lasted a second. Yeah, I'm probably not going to stream a super long time tonight anyway. I'm probably going to stream until 11 my time anyway. So it is 10:38. It's probably YouTube being stupid again. It does. She's not a small dog. Yeah, those giant dogs. Sometimes, like, the bigger the dog they are, the more they want to be a lap dog, too. They think they're puppies. They're like, you can pick me up. It's like, you weigh 500 pounds. Pick me up. I'm a puppy. Nope. Yeah, I'm probably only going to stream another maybe 20 minutes at the latest. If you ever want to know the meaning of life, all you have to do is... what? Read it in my name. Space Ghost was good, but Aqua Teen Hunger Force will always be my favorite from that era. Yeah, I have... Oh, you probably can't even see them. I do have the Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Most of them. Same thing with Animaniacs. I have most of the Animaniacs sets. I don't have the Pinky and the Brain sets, which I totally need. But, you know, Space Ghost Coast to Coast was... I liked it a lot. I liked it a little less than Cartoon Planet, though. Because Cartoon Planet had Brack, or more Brack. I have an adorable bulldog at the office named Rosie. Aw, doggies. Doggies are sweet. Yes, it's 42. Duh, I know. Do I have a dog? I don't have a dog. I have 2 cats. And one of them had surgery. So he ate foam because he's stupid. And of course I'm like scared to death. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? $6,000 later and what, 2 sets of x-rays and... What do you call a bagel in between 2 slices of bread? What do you call a bagel in between 2 slices of bread? Upper of nothing. You said you for a hippie town in Colorado. Boulder, Netherlands. I'm a Boulder native. I grew up in Loveland. And hello, CD Horde. Appropriate. It was a pro and nothing. Yeah, I was in Loveland. Boulder was definitely very known to me. Netherland was very known to me as well. I still remember the original Space Ghost cartoon, so I didn't take to the coast to coast stuff. Oh yeah, I can see that. If you actually grew up with them, you wouldn't want them kind of bastardizing it. I just thought it was funny though. Maybe because I kind of do still have a love for that sort of 60s and 70s weird cartoons, but the cat tries to eat the bale and he's like 6 pounds. What's the bale? What is the bale? C-Lab 21 will always be my favorite from that era. I do have the C-Lab 2021 sets somewhere. I have no idea. Soap, South Park, Stargate, Simpsons. They must be behind. They must be behind the guitar or up here. I don't know. They're back there. I do have some of the C-Lab sets. Table. Oh, okay. Tried to eat the table. Harvey Birdman attorney. I never got into Harvey Birdman. I don't know. There's just something weird about it. I might need to try it again. Duckman. I remember Duckman. So tired, but I'm gonna keep watching. Well, I'm only gonna stream till 11 my time, I think, because it's getting a little late here too. I have a table somewhere I really need to clean. I really need to do dishes. I have been putting it off. You know, these chats are too fun, and I like making the videos. What did you guys think of the Sparks video? I know probably nobody knows who Sparks is, and I know more British people probably know who Sparks is. Is it is or are? But I thought it was really awesome that Edgar Wright's directing a Sparks documentary, because I'm such a huge Sparks fan and I'm such a huge Edgar Wright fan, so I think it really fits. Duck autocorrect. The band. Yes, Sparks the band. Oh, is that about the band? It is. No, nothing on Sparks. My housekeeper does my dishes. I hate doing dishes. Yeah, I gotta do them by hand. I don't have a dishwasher. Sharp, yes. Sparks, no. Scarfy the Strange. I heard Star Trek is bringing back Picard, and that was considered racist. No? I don't think it was considered racist that they're bringing back Picard. I think it was more that they're going to put him in the Discovery universe, or they want to. They want to reimagine Picard, and they're gonna kind of reboot him in the Discovery JJ verse is the rumor that I've heard. So, and I'm not happy about that. These Doomcock streams are awesome. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, Doomcock can entertain you guys. Like I never think like I can entertain you guys the way he can. There's some stupid article that wanted to make bringing Picard back a race thing. Oh no. Do you have that article? I didn't see that article. Oh no. I have a head full of hair and love kids now. He's so stuffy around children. Racist? No, heresy most definitely. The SJWs were whining about going back to Picard because STD is more progressive. What? What? Oh no. Oh no. Don't go. They're making Picard gay, and that's a big deal. He was never gay. He always had this certain type of woman. He had his type was like the strong, independent woman that wanted nothing to do with being like married and tied down. That was his type of woman. He was kind of a womanizer in his own way, because he wanted women to have like their own lives and their own houses, you know, and on their own ships. So Picard was so, I don't know. God, I hope he's not going to be gay in Discovery. Oh. Why would you call a series STD? They really didn't think that one out. They didn't think any of it out. Picard beat a multicultural, powerful woman in first contact, so now he must pay the price. Lord. Oh, God. They confirmed it today. Did they really? Is that really? Oh, God. Now I gotta look it up. Don't tell me Picard's gonna be gay. I gotta look at the articles. 4 days ago. No. Patrick Stewart might return. Nope. August. I'm not seeing it. Yes, a little pissed about it. I am sad. STD is now officially dead. I hope not. It's on NBC News, but I can't post the link here. Actually, here, if you want to, you can now. I trust you. Because I have seen you around. I will trust you. Don't feel any responsibility, and I can take it away if you want, but you can absolutely post the link now. Angry Mr. Flibble. I think Toomcock may be right. They're feeling the community out. They can change their mind and say it was a rumor. That's true. That is true. That is true. Alright, Sarah find it. Okay, Sarah found it. Well, let's read it here. Oh no. So this is from 2 days ago. All right, new Star Trek reboot starring Patrick Stewart is CBS's latest all-access offering. But who's the audience? No one. Dummies. The show is a dream come true for many Next Generation fans, but something of a retreat from the progressivism of Star Trek Discovery. Star Trek Discovery isn't progressive. Yeah, this is an old one. The headline will make my... Yeah, who's the audience? Well, that's funny. No, the who's the audience part is funny. Yeah, that's not the... I don't think that's the one they're talking about. Alright, CBS's small screen Star Trek revival continues. At this year's Star Trek Las Vegas convention, actor Patrick Stewart of Star Trek The Next Generation, henceforth TNG, made a surprise appearance to announce there's a second Star Trek series, blah blah blah. We already heard all this. It doesn't say he's going to be gay. No public scripts. Yeah. Might no longer be in command. Yeah, this is all the same one we've already seen. I don't think it says gay. I can't word search it. I don't think. Can I search it? I cannot. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be gay, but the who's it for is definitely funny. News. Picard gay in the news. No, I'm not seeing anything on it. There's an interview with cast member talking about Picard's role. Progressive means SJW. It does. Yeah, well, progressive means... Like, technically, I'm technically progressive because but I believe more in equality than forcing the shit on us. So, God, if they make Picard gay... Just make a gay character. Just make a new gay character. Don't change him. Progressive these days means anti-fan. Yeah, that is true. That is absolutely true. God. That just makes me so mad. It's almost 12 a.m. where I live. I should go to sleep. Well, I'm going to stop streaming in like a few minutes here. It's just... Oh, man. Progressive does not mean SJW. Be Captain Dumbledore. Don't make Picard gay. If that's a thing, I'll do an article or I'll do a video on it if I can find more information. It's for a week. It's almost 5 a.m. here. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's 5 a.m. where you are. I am so sorry. Trolls will take advantage of all Trek nerds' fears. I'm sure we'll see lots of rumors. That is true. We probably will. We probably will. And I think that sometimes they release these rumors to kind of test the waters and see what people will react to, and to see, yeah, I cannot believe Hollywood is so dumb to think that we want you guys to change our characters. I mean, we don't want you to change our characters. You can have them kind of naturally progress and grow throughout their life, but someone like Picard would have no reason to be in the closet. If he were a homosexual, he would have no reason to be in his time, in his era. You know, if he were gay on Next Generation, nobody would have any problem with it or complain, and because that's, I mean, you have men in the little scants wandering around on TNG era. You know, you have, there's no reason for it. I missed the point of the article. I did miss the point of the article, probably. What was the point of the article? Oh, okay. More likely, CBS is using the nostalgic reboot to placate the white male demographic that felt alienated by the network's first Trekkie reboot. Ooh. Oh, okay. I did skim that part. We don't feel alienated because of our race. We feel alienated because of our intellect. You're giving us like 80 IQ scripts for 160 IQ viewers. God damn it. It just pisses me off. See you later. I'm tired. Well, thank you for being here. All right. Yeah, I might have to make a reaction to it. Maybe the article is bad. All right. Let me pull it back up. Oh no. Oh no. It's a garbage article. These are all garbage articles. Can you send the IB? What is IB? IB is some game you keep. You keep. Does it have to do with a card? Alright, basically the card series is to appeal to white racists. Oh, fuck you, people. Oh, no. Alright, well, we'll pull it back up on stream here. Display. Alright, CBS small screen, blah, blah, blah. Where does it say that? It also represents a retreat by CBS from the progressivism of his first series on All Access. Well, it's not even progressive though. They're yeah. This is what you're talking about. It's not progressive though. It's not a progressive show. Yeah, it's Star Trek, not Rick and Morty. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm not really seeing where they're saying, but I'm skimming. Oh, here we go. TNG arrived in 1987. Fine. When the country's conservative turn under President Ronald Reagan was feeling more and more entranced, the show championed liberal values, but its cast was more than 75% white and male. Fuck you! Fuck you, people. Fuck you, think whatever in NBC News. Oh man, we're gonna have to clip this one, aren't we? Don't take their bait. That's where Disney wants to ruin everything in the 90s, and so does CBS. They do. We shouldn't give a shit about what she thinks. I don't think so either. It's just the trend of the day. All they do is look in with the crowd. They'll move on to the next light bulb with a brainstorming idea. Yeah, that. CBS isn't bringing back hard because of the current political climate. It's actually one of the 4 rumored Star Trek shows for the All Access channel, including a teen-oriented series, which will probably resemble what already airs on the CW. The fact that Stewart's show was announced first could be a coincidence, but it's probably not. More likely CBS is using that nostalgia boot to play. Oh, fuck this, people. Oh, no. Don't give this garbage any more attention. You know, I could probably make a video on this separately. Should I make a video on this separately, or just we'll link this article in the description for you guys when we go to air. Look at the author's credentials. What are the author's credentials? Are they something stupid? It's been a professional blogger. Okay, so that's not even a person. Oh, but they're working on NBC. Blogging professionally. You're me. You're a nobody. You're not even a YouTuber. You don't even get tips. Oh, people. Please do a video on it. Yeah, part-time writer for a millennial-oriented website, Elite Daily. Pitch for the generate. Part-time writer, millennial-oriented. Pitch and generate at least 3 to 5 stories. Oh, Lord. I will record it right after. How about that? I'll record it right after and maybe put it up on Patreon for you guys. Because yeah, now that I'm reading it, I got some words. I got some words to say. It's a nobody hoping to hate clicks. Probably. Yeah, but it's NBC Think. I mean, how do they get to use the NBC logo? See, now we gotta boycott NBC too, as well as CBS. Oh Lord, Buffy the Starship Captain. So that's a perfect example of ignoring the truth to make a point that doesn't even make sense. Exactly. TV writer at Elite Daily and Wetta's Televisions. Freelance at NBC News. Yep. A woman's place is your face. Keyboard Khaleesi. Oh, Lord. If a woman's in my face, I'm going to smack her. Sorry. Oh, Lord. Take it apart is a great example of the bullshit these days thrown out to fill pages. I want to hear this rant now. You know, we'll do it. We'll do it live. Let me record it. I'll clip it. So I'll clip it and record it live. So we're going to do an intro to the video, so I can record separately. I keep looking for that video. All right, start recording. Hey everyone, my name is Random, and we're in the middle of a live stream discussing a certain horribly hateful and prejudiced and racist and sexist SJW article about Patrick Stewart and his new series on CBS All Access. So, here we go over here. I'm going to pull it up on the display capture for you guys. New Star Trek reboot starring Patrick Stewart is CBS's latest all-access offering. But who's the audience? Oh gee, I wonder, who is the audience, lady? The show is a dream come true for many Next Generation fans, but something of a retreat from the progressivism of Star Trek Discovery. Star Trek Discovery is not progressive. It is fucking virtue signaling at its finest. Oh lord. Ani Bundle, whoever the crap you are. Jean-Luc Picard is back, baby. Yes, he is. CBS's small screen Star Trek revival continues. At this year's Star Trek Las Vegas convention, actor Patrick Stewart, star of Star Trek The Next Generation, henceforth TNG, made a surprise appearance to announce there is a second Star Trek series coming to CBS All Access streaming service. Reprising his role as the wise and steady Captain Jean-Luc Picard for the new show will be a sequel set 20 years after the final TNG movie installment, 2003's Star Trek Nemesis. Well, hopefully it is a sequel, and hopefully it makes sense and is in continuity. But, you know, who knows? It is a dream come true for a generation of Star Trek fans who grew up on the rebooted concept, as well as spin-offs Deep Space Nine and Voyager. It wasn't a reboot, it was a sequel, but nice try, sweetie. You'll get a ribbon! But also represents a retreat by CBS from the progressivism, you mean the hateful anti-intellectualism of Star Trek Discovery on CBS All Access. Though there are no public scripts as of yet, Stewart confirms the show will explore the later life of the beloved icon he spent 15 years playing. He also hinted that his character who was the captain of the latest iteration of the USS Enterprise the last time he was on screen, might no longer be in command or even part of Starfleet. Stewart has insisted for years that he would never reprise his Star Trek role, so why the change of heart? The actor suggests that the recent shift in the political and social climate helped change his mind. In a statement posted to Twitter, Stewart said he felt it was time to research and experience what comforting and reforming light he might shine in these dark times. Well, this could be taken well. This could actually be taken pretty well. Because these are pretty dark times in this whole SJW-driven, like, horrible shitstorm of media that we have. Oh, John Tennant says, OMFG, Picard is dead to me. What the fuck? Yes, we are recording this video in the middle of a live stream, so come over to the stream if you want to see me react to these live. Oh, Lord. So his tweet says, it's an unexpected delight, but a surprise to find myself excited and invigorated to be returning as Jean-Luc Picard and to explore new dimensions within him. Yeah, so he has a full statement. So she goes on in her article, TNG arrived in 1987 when the country's conservative turn under President Ronald Reagan was feeling more and more entrenched. The show championed liberal values, but its cast was more than 75% white and male, and the production team behind it was 100% both. So, fuck you. Were they the most qualified people for the job? Oh, crazy woman. With liberals feeling increasingly under attack again, a TNG reboot feels timely, perhaps even comforting. It is, in other words, an opposition of an authoritarian dystopia, like The Handmaid's Tale. As a bonus, Stewart himself is openly liberal, championing women in the Me Too era, discussing the last effects on domestic violence in society, and campaigning for equality for all. He is the rare A-list celebrity who remains unsullied by scandal or hypocrisy. That's because he's probably a decent human being. I don't know. But CBS isn't just bringing back Captain Picard because of the current political climate. It's actually one of the 4 rumored Star Trek shows for the All Access channel, including a teen-oriented series, which will probably resemble what already airs on sister network The CW. The fact that Stewart's show was announced first could be coincidence, but it's probably not. And you have evidence of this because, more likely, CBS is using nostalgia to reboot to placate the white male demographic. Fuck you, lady. That felt alienated by the network's first Trekkie reboot, Discovery, a show which was legitimately diverse. We were not. Oh my god, lady. We were not. Back to my face here for 1 second before I finish this article. We were not upset about the diversity of Discovery. We were upset about the anti-intellectualism of a fucking Star Trek show, woman. We were promised Star Trek, which appeals to people 120 IQ or higher, and you're giving us fucking 60 IQ and lower scripts. This is why we hate Star Trek Discovery. We do not hate it because of any of the colors of the skin of any of the cast or what's in between their legs. You care, therefore you are the racist, you are the sexist, you are the man-hating, white person-hating fucking piece of shit that should not be allowed to write, especially for NBC. Sorry, I got a little loud there. Back to the article. That's the wrong picture. This is why we're doing this live. Back to the article here. Oh, Lord. Star Trek has always been progressive. I'm sorry. Oh, a show focused on an aging white male hero known for his calm equilibrium and wisdom is a sharp U-turn from Discovery. No. Which focused on a young woman of color, played by Sonequa Martin Green. No. Hopefully it's a sharp turn in making it for intelligent people, not for idiots on their fucking cell phones texting, you goddamn millennial piece of shit. We don't care about the color of her skin. We care that she can't act worth a shit, and she shouldn't be in the show because Spock never had a fucking sister. 50 years of playing lip service to equality and a future where sexism and racism were problems of the past. This new series features a cast that matches the rhetoric. Oh, yeah, it was never a thing. You just said that we only wanted a white fucking thing, but the series had 50 years of equality. And no sexism and no racism. Which fucking thing is it? Are you that fucking stupid that you don't know your fucking article? People. Much like Lucasfilm, the producers of Discovery also found themselves running up against the same small group of toxic white males. Oh my god, you fucking cunt. Oh no, you did not. We're not toxic white males, okay? We are not toxic white males. You're giving us toxic garbage, and you're shitting on our face and telling us it's chocolate, and it's not. For whom opening the fandom is in this manner was anathema. I can't even pronounce that. And worrying, the show seems to already be backtracking on somewhat on that initial diversity. The diversity was never the issue. While Star Wars may feel free to refuse to heed the trolling masses, $1 billion or two at the box office will do that. Star Trek has less wiggle room. Discovery is a series designed to pull in subscribers to All Access. CBS boasted that this spring, the debut of Discovery drove to the highest amount of subscribers to its service so far. And according to CBS TV president David's staff, the new goal is to have something Star Trek on all the time, but it seems that CBS is a network struggling with diversity problems and allegations of institutional sexism remains committed to appealing to its older white fans. No, you're calling us sexist. That is the sexism. Oh Lord. Oh, it's not just older white fans. Star Trek has always had older fans of all. Whoopi Goldberg is not an older white fan, for goddamn sake. I mean, for crying out loud, whatever. I'm so angry I can't even swear right. You know, what about people like Whoopi Goldberg who were so impressed to see a black woman on TV? What about them? Let's see. It's a frustrating dichotomy. Stewart's new series will almost certainly appeal to at least some of the holdouts who refuse to sign up for Discovery. No, because we see it as shitty pandering. Saying, oh, you don't want this black woman. Here's Picard. Do you like Picard? No, we see through your bullshit. Especially in the Orville, a gentle TNG satire star. It's not a satire, it's a send up, it's a tribute. It was free on Fox. And it's more Star Trek than Discovery could ever be because it actually is about equality. And yeah. Oh boy. And I love you, Seth MacFarlane. Thank you for the Orville. You rock. Ooh. Stewart, who is viewed as a savvy Hollywood player, hopefully has enough to control over the new show to steer it in a legitimately progressive direction. It was always progressive. It's Star Trek. Under the guise of a white male hero premise. No, we don't care if he was white. We love Sisko probably more than Picard. I'm sorry, I like Sisko more than Picard. Fuck it, I said it. And he's black. For all I care. I don't care. I don't care about the color of Sisko's skin. He's a better captain. He's a cooler character. God. Indeed, many fans want to see Star Trek continue to push forward in this area without arguing that shows like Discovery need to evolve further and not backtrack. Exactly. And that's the thing. We don't want to backtrack into this goddamn racist shit or anti-intellectualism. We're past this. We can only hope CBS hears them when it comes to this new series, though. So, and this is written by some idiot fucking professional vlogger. You're a blogger. You're a blogger. You're a goddamn blogger. Oh, Lord. Oh my god, it's 34 people. I'm so sorry that I'm like ranting and raving here. So we have 34 people live. Tell me in the comment section of this video when it goes live what you guys think, and I'm gonna go back to the stream. So bye on the video, and I'm continuing on the stream here. Subscribe, Patreon, Twitter, all that stuff. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Oh boy. That is the thing. I got back what happened. So some idiot broke my head. I'm an angry drunk. No, I'm a horny drunk usually. I'm not an angry drunk. I'm not drunk so tonight. Because SJWs need someone to fight against. Oh, never see the color of skin. I mean, yeah, it's so unimportant. Who cares? Who cares what color somebody's... Sisko is my captain. Not that it's an easy choice. I know. Hello, Alex James. I preferred Shran to any of the Starfleet captains, and he was blue. Exactly. Shran was amazing. Oh my god, I love Shran. Horny drunk guy. I can't help it. Quick question. Doctor Who, you watch it? I grew up with David Tennant and, not David Tennant. I grew up with Tom Baker, and I came back to the series with David Tennant. So those are my favorite doctors, and I have been to the UK at Comic-Con and have seen Sylvester McCoy and, Paul McGann. I'm getting names wrong. I've seen a couple of doctors in person. Tom Baker for life. Tom Baker is my favorite doctor. Absolutely. I was gonna take down deep breath. I know. I need a drink after that. Like, and this is just tea. This isn't even drink. I'm so sorry. I missed like half of you guys' questions here. I wasn't gonna like do that rant, but. The official Stargate channel has the first 2 episodes of Stargate Universe on free. Ooh. Yeah, Stargate Universe. I need to go back and rewatch it. Your hate has made you powerful. Strike them down. Your journey towards the dark side will be complete. You can see why I get along with Doomcock. We're very similar. John Pertwee. John Pertwee's a little before my time. Yeah, Seraph is very liberal and cannot stand SJWs. Yeah, me too. I lean liberal for myself, for sure. I think all this is entertainment and infiltration is part of a larger social engineering agenda. It could be. Save yourself. Don't go watch... I watched SGU. I watched SGU live as it aired. So, yeah, I've seen it. Glorious rant. Thank you. Ever watch Red Dwarf? Absolutely. I've seen the cat in person. I saw Danny John Jules in Comic-Con in England, and Sylvester McCoy and Teal'c from Stargate. So I got to see a lot of really awesome people. And all the baddies from the Empire movies, Empire Strikes Back. And I feel so drained after that rant. Oh, I saw Dwayne Dibley. I did. Hated SG when it aired. I rewatched it a few years later and it wasn't so bad. Yeah, I need to rewatch it. Yeah, progressive doesn't mean SJW. And red hair, punk rock red hair does not mean feminist or feminazi. Feminist doesn't mean feminazi either. They're two different things. Oh, Lord. An earlier note, Picard was harassed by Q for years. That's enough to turn anyone gay. Well, I loved how Cisco handled it. Cisco just punched him. Star Wars Old Republic, best game ever. Stargate Universe wasn't a bad show, but it was a bad Stargate show. Yeah, it didn't fit the Stargate ensemble cast. No, feminist means feminazi. Now, thanks to them, I refuse to let them. That's why I call them false feminists. They're not. Like, Anina Sarkeesian is a man-hater. She's a sexist. I can't stand her. Okay, no longer means happy. Yeah, well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. What do you think of that article? Do you think that's just complete bullshit? Do you guys... Oh, I'm mad about that. I'm really mad about that. On an unrelated note, I can't wait for Halloween. Me too. I want to make a Techno Mage costume so bad. I really need one. I am the Wrench Wench Techno Mage or something. I missed the article. I clipped it and I'm gonna put that video there, but this is the article. Oh man, I didn't read the whole thing. I think that's part of my fault. Have you ever seen Avery Brooks? I have not. I have not seen him in person, no. Amazing answer. When someone asked him what he thought of playing a black captain in Star Trek, it's on YouTube. Did he just say he thought, I'm sure he probably thought he was just playing a captain. It didn't matter what color he was. I think I've seen that clip. Yes, the article is bullshit. It is. Oh man. How can they write that shit without a ton of hate mail? I don't know. What's a technomage? It is a sort of race of people who use technology to make magic tricks. You know, it's not a race. It's more of like a cult, a group of people. They are a fictional sort of character group in Babylon 5. And they're absolutely awesome. So, and they wear kind of long black coats, and they can make like dragons appear through, you know, hologram technology and stuff. So they're really awesome. They can make illusions from technology. Can I summarize my thoughts on the article? Picard, one quote. Shut up, Wesley. Exactly. Your thoughts of Fallout 76. I'm not a big Fallout fan to begin with. So, I mean, it kind of looks like it'll be disappointing to Fallout fans, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big Fallout fan, though. I haven't really played them that much. SDO have a habit of appropriating or trying to our language, like they define what a racist is and other such. Well, yeah, I mean, anytime you like go and attack a group of people, you are being racist. Have you ever played Mass Effect? I've watched the second and third games. I've watched Let's Plays. I've not played them, but I've watched Let's Plays, so I know the story. I know the third game was kind of a letdown, but Fallout Vegas is good. I've heard there's a lot of people who like those. I'm so bad at first person sort of games. Progressive means being inclusive. SJWs are not interested with diversity or inclusion except as a facade for their political agendas. Yeah. I find them to be highly ironic, because they're basically saying, don't be a sexist and a racist, you white man. Like, fucking hell. Need to watch some DS9 tonight. Me too. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I gotta be quiet now. I was yelling. I probably shouldn't yell. It's like 11 o'clock, and I don't want to wake up the baby, but man, that article made me mad. I'm still red in the face from it. Fallout 76, you mean every indie open world multiplayer crafting survival? Yeah, it looks like, what, Rust and DayZ and all those. Absolutely. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm gonna call the stream, and thank you guys so much for the amazing super chats, John Tennett, and all you awesome people. And, you know, go subscribe to Captain April, go subscribe to, who else is here? Who else? Midnight's Edge After Dark. Who else is here? And thank you so much. I just saw the pop-up. Her biggest McDerbickington, Palpatine and the Empire did nothing wrong. The Venom trailer is kick-ass. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Do you want me to react to the Venom trailer at some stream? But yeah, and if you guys are brand new, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. These are really fun, and hopefully I'll get on Geeks and Gamers sometime this week. Jeremy has hinted about that. I just need to not feel like I'm bothering him. I probably should just message him or something. I don't want to bother him. He's so busy. But thank you guys so much for hanging out, and it has been super fun, and I will see you guys on the next live stream. Bye!